On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Calvin Austin on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This one goes off right tackle. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Throwing now on 1st down. Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front run. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So 20 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run here on 1st down. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Has it at the 11. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
This just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Judkins can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. There's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. going to throw here to begin the drive. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Baker now from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game already in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now we're on the counter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Bit of an early blowout, 21-3. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start with 2nd and 6. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And air it out on third. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. The receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Give now to the running back. Very small gain, if anything, here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play. That quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll go to Murray on the ground. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
Cut out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go. They're passing. Makes the catch. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Judkins on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
26-yard line.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes another one. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Trying for the deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Cool with the extra point. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead.
42, Steelers 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, looking to throw. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The Steelers calling their first time out. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Pass play on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again to throw on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
And taken. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Hardman with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Mayfield to throw. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Tyreek Hill. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point by Cooper is up and good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's the throw. Gets him on the in route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He takes it at the 4. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another gain to Judkins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Baker now from the gun. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, Judkins. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the pistol, here's Junkins. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Another one for Junkins. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Running for it here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hubbard again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They run again with Hubbard. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Pickup of 12 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Browns football, and one has been a one-sided game in their favor. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. And run here with Allen. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Gets it again, and he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns throwing 6 more on the blowout. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Steelers 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw it. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take 7 points off the deficit.
Steelers 17.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Running the counter, Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. On the hands off, Allen ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third down run by Hubbard. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Field goal attempt coming now from Young Wei Koo. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds the in route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Go to Murray on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
45-yard line.
This is Allen on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns moments away from their 4th win of the year. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Murray. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Parsons Messenger on the coverage.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So the Browns come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.